Kyle and Leigh from Cruiser Customizing, and welcome to Road to Darkness Part 9.
Today we are going to be installing the Arlen Ness Big Sucker Inverted Air Kit. Alright, we're going to be making a big performance upgrade today. This is the Arlen Ness Big Sucker Air Kit. And you can see that we are going to get quite improved airflow when we install this, which is definitely going to increase the performance of the motor.
For most of you out there, exhaust pipes are the first improvement or modification you make to the motorcycle. Now, that's not really going to give you much performance.
There are a couple other things that you need to do in order to maximize that actual capability.
Air plus fuel plus exhaust equals power.
Exactly. Combustion requires a mix of oxygen and fuel, so if you increase the amount of oxygen and the fuel, then you're going to be able to increase the amount of air that can flow through and the amount of power that the bike can generate.
Now, this is a really exciting opportunity. The inverted Big Sucker, as Leigh pointed out earlier, is brand new for 2013. A couple years ago, we did the installation of a standard Big Sucker on a VTX 1300. Today, we're going to be installing this on this Road King, and you're going to see just how simple it is.
And Kyle, this does come complete as a kit from Arlen Ness. All the parts that you need are included. All you need are some simple hand tools, and you might want to have your owner's manual handy too.
So how much performance can you expect to increase? With proper fuel management, the new inverted Big Sucker, and a nice high-flowing exhaust, Arlen Ness claims an increase of up to 21%. Now that is a significant increase.
Definitely. That is a lot of horsepower. Well, Kyle, the first thing that we need to do is remove the stock airbox.
Wow, that filter's pretty filthy.
Yeah, I think it needs to be changed.
Now, one of the biggest reasons you're going to want to do an air kit on your motorcycle, like we said, is to increase the amount of airflow that your motorcycle gets. As you can see down here, there are three little holes. This one here, here, and here. So you've got a filter, which you can replace with, say, a K&N filter, which will definitely increase your airflow over the stock paper filter. But you're really not increasing the amount of air that your motorcycle can get through the stock housing.
Right, just a more efficient filter.
Exactly. So what we're now going to do is replace this entire cover and back plate with the Arlen Ness kit, which will dramatically increase performance.
I think Big Sucker is a really great, appropriate name for it too. That's exactly what it's going to do. It's going to suck more air in, a lot more than just these three little holes. Woo! Okay, next step is to remove the throttle body spacer, which we are not going to need in this application, so just remove that. This is the backing plate for the air cleaner kit, and there are two standoff studs that will mount to the cylinders with O-rings before we attach it to the throttle body. So here's where it might be helpful to have an extra set of hands, because we're going to need to hold the gasket in place while we install the backing plate.
And there you have it. The Arlen Ness inverted Big Sucker has now been installed on the Road King. And now we're going to get significantly more airflow into the motor. And we've already got Reinhardt exhaust pipes on this thing, so she should rip.
I'm sure. You're going to feel it as soon as you twist that throttle. And look how great this looks too, Kyle. This is a really, really beautiful piece too.
Now, there's a couple things I would like to point out before we close out this episode. Number one, you're going to need to be able to clean this often. So Arlen Ness and K&N both offer filter recharger kits. What this will do is it's a cleaner that you spray on the filter itself, cleans all the debris off, and then an oil that allows you to re-oil or refresh the filter so you get maximum filtering capabilities.
And Kyle, another thing to consider is fuel management.
If you're carbureted, make sure you have proper jetting. If you're fuel injected, make sure you're running some sort of Power Commander, Big Shot, or other fuel management device, so you make sure you get the proper air, the proper fuel, so you can get the most power.
So thanks a lot for joining me and Kyle for part 9 of The Road to Darkness.
And there it is. Looks, performance, the inverted big sucker from Arlen Ness. Thanks for watching this week's Tip of the Week. Until next week, take care.